It is like 6 a.m. It's about to be 7, but it's so hot out already. It's so humid and the sun's not even fully up. I woke up at 5:30 today. I went to bed before 10. It was fantastic. I haven't gotten up this early in months. I haven't been to bed that early in a couple months. At the beginning of the year, I was waking up every single day at 5:30, so it feels really good to be getting back to that routine after a really chaotic birthday month. I'm very excited to just ground down into what I know helps me, what grounds me, what keeps me level-headed, and be a little bit more inside, a little bit more my home base, doing my routines and stuff. So it feels really good to be getting out this early in the morning, getting my steps in before it gets so hot outside, like dangerously hot. I'm proud of myself for getting up and getting out and still committing to my routine. I'm just very much looking forward to these next 2 weeks of just resetting, going back to my routines and going back to a good foundation for my mental health, for my physical health. Really excited about that, and gonna enjoy this weather, or at least the warmth, and being outside as much as I can, especially before it gets too hot. So yeah, gonna enjoy my mornings. This will probably be the rest of the summer, getting up early, getting my walk in early, because it's officially muggy heat wave time in New York City. So good thing I like the mornings. I love the mornings, so it should be a nice time. I'm very, very excited. I like her. She's a little dry, but that's because I probably could have put more styling gel in this, and I knew it in the moment. But the thing is, my styling gel is really thick, and it was a new bottle, and it needs a little bit of water in it so that it can disperse more equally. And honestly, I was too lazy to do that when I was doing it, and now I'm paying for it because it's a little dry. But honestly, it's fine, because when the curls are a little bit softer like this on day 1, it just means that my best day curls are probably coming day 2 or day 3. Because usually if I want like perfect day 1 curls, then I should put a lot of product the first day, and then usually it ends up feeling really thick in product for the next couple days. But a day like today where I'm not leaving the house, my day 1 curls don't really make a big difference. It'll actually work out because my best curls will be day 2, day 3. Because when I put product on it, the soft curls will be really responsive to it. I'm just gonna put leave-in tonight and re-moisturize it for the next couple days. Plus, it's really hot outside. After I dry it with the diffuser, I also air dry. I don't have my AC blasting because that Con Ed bill will kill you, or at least will kill your pocket. So the humidity is in the air, and my hair is definitely responding to it. It just is nice to have a freshly washed hair on a Monday. Like, that's a good feeling. It just feels nice to be like, oh, hello, fresh head of hair for the start of the week. And I honestly haven't washed my hair in a couple days. Kind of need a haircut, but that's another conversation for another day. It's so hot out. I get in these weird kind of resistant on and off patterns with the gym, but I love the gym. I feel more myself when I go to the gym. I feel more grounded. I just feel all around a better, healthier, level-headed human being. It makes me feel confident. It makes me feel strong. It makes me feel clear-minded. It just is like the best. So I've missed it, and I'm very excited to go back to it. And I was very excited I got to go to the gym today, even though it was so fucking hot, even though I only got 45 minutes in. I'm glad I got my steps in the process. Glad I went to vote. I even got to talk to my mom a little bit. Today is her first session of chemo, so she didn't have a lot of time to talk, but I was able to catch up with her before she goes in. And yeah, gonna shower, and then I have a meeting at 9:30, and I'm just gonna work for the rest of the day and see what I do after. I might just stay home and chill. It's just so hot that like the idea of leaving my house after 12 o'clock seems like the most insane thing I can do. So for now, I'm kind of letting myself stay inside as long as I get my steps in early in the day. I don't really care. I've already had a very productive day, so we'll see where the rest of the day goes. Oh man, it's so hot. This is my first time outside all day. I had a very early morning for work, so I've been pretty much working all day. I was like, I'm gonna go on a run later, or at least for a walk. I was like, I need to get my steps in. I can't just stay inside, even though it's so hot. But then I saw that it was starting to get cloudy, and I was like, oh, that makes me really want to go outside because I know it won't be too bad. And then I got distracted editing, and then before I knew it, it was 8 o'clock. But I'm out here, I'm walking in the park, and I might even run, and it's very pleasant out. It is not too hot. It's super cloudy, so there's not a lot of sun, and it's humid, but a little bit of a breeze, and I will take it. I'm very excited to be outside because it makes me feel like a crazy person when I don't leave the house. So this was a good decision. I have not worn regular clothes, gotten dressed up in a nice fit all week because I've been restoring myself and getting back to my routines. So really all I've wore is my little work from home uniform, my gym outfit, my walking outfit, which are all the same thing, which is workout clothes. Today's Thursday, I'm running some errands. I'm about to go pick up my glasses. I just got a new prescription. I also have to go to the library and I want to get my nails done. So for this little outing, especially because it's really nice out, like it's not too hot, I'm finally gonna get dressed up. Probably gonna be casual, but you know, I'm gonna like wear jeans. And I'm gonna do my makeup and try to feel a little bit more like a human because I think that's good. I think it's good to get dressed up, even if you're not doing anything crazy, especially as someone who works from home. Only wearing clothes that I'm comfortable in at home and like workout clothes will make you forget that you're a bad bitch. And it's really important to remember always that you're a bad bitch. So I'm gonna go get dressed, put some makeup on, and then I wanna show y'all the books I've been reading before I drop them off at the library, and then I'm gonna start going on my errands. I'm running a little late, but we're gonna get it all done. Once again, I am running really late, but I want to show these really quick before I go. I've had them for a while, so I'm very overdue to drop them off. Some of these took longer than others. The Dream Hotel. The whole concept of this book is a society where there's implants that help you sleep, originally created for sleep apnea. The idea is that with these chips, people started using them for quality of life and improving sleep, and it's become a normalized technology to use, and it captures data. The legal system can use it to decide whether or not you're at risk for committing crime, and a woman gets detained for being at risk for killing her husband, and she's detained in one of these detention centers, and it tells her story. Really great concept, really interesting. I love the writing. The writing is strong for me. It gripped me, and I was really invested in this character and really intrigued in the storyline. I really loved it. The end, it fell a little flat for me, but good concept, still worth the read, I think, because it was that interesting of a concept and the writing was pretty solid. Next, really popular, really well reviewed. This is based off of Huckleberry Finn, which is the story of a little white boy who befriends a slave and basically helps him run away, something like that. I didn't read it in high school. But this book is a retelling of it from Jim, the slave's perspective, and I really enjoyed it. He was a very interesting, compelling main character, and I'm sure if I would have read this in high school, it really would have hit. It just overall was a really interesting book. I just don't think it had as much of an impact on me because I didn't read the original material source, and I think when it's specifically supposed to be flipping on its head an original story, it's hard for it to have the full impact if you didn't grow up reading it. So it was still a great book, just for me personally, because I didn't read Huckleberry Finn, it didn't have as much of an impact. And lastly, Little Women. I loved this. I've never read the book. It's a very popular classic book, and I love to read classics because I think they're popular for a reason most of the time. But I watched the movie when it came out, the Greta Gerwig movie, and I loved it. And reading it, I loved it even more. I've been needing like an emotional read or something that could get me to cry, and this got me to cry. Just really sentimental. It tells the story of 4 sisters living in the Civil War. Their family is poor after coming from money originally, and it tells their lives as they go through the war and as they grow up from teenagers into young women and what it's like to be a woman at that time. It really tells the story of these 4 girls growing up and the things that they want for themselves and for their lives and what the society at the time allows for these women to have. The movie was different, and I didn't realize that I was kind of confused based off of the movie ending, but it's only because Greta Gerwig's movie changed it a little bit to mirror the author's life, because this book is semi-autobiographical. So the movie kind of plays into that, whereas the book is a different ending because it's the writer ending it the way that at the time she ended the novel. But really, really great book. Really lovely, really sentimental. Definitely one of my favorite books that I've read in a really long time. And what I'm reading now and what I'm really excited about, somebody dropped this off in my apartment lobby, and it's Emma. And if you don't know, Clueless, the 1990s movie, it came out like 1990 something. I love Clueless, and this is what this is based off of, the Jane Austen novel Emma. So I love movies like that take like a really old story and then make it modernized. I'm really excited to read the source material, especially because this is very much in the similar vein as Little Women. Oh, I was holding it upside down this whole time. And I love the cover. It's just in really great condition. Oh my God, it has little illustrations. I love it. And I love the city and the fact that people just leave books and you can just grab them. I have 1 or 2 books to pick up from the library, but really I'm just going because I really need to drop these off. So time to go. But those were the books. Hi, good morning. It's Friday morning. I have had a really good week, honestly. I really got back to my routine. I got back to my workouts. I ran errands. I did a little self-care. I just all around have been feeling really good this week. I'm heading to spend some time with my mom. Her first chemo session was Tuesday. My sister was with her for the first couple days, and now I'm gonna take basically the weekend shift to be with her. So I'm really glad that I had a really good week, because when I get back from my mom's, then I can feel like, okay, my house and my life is set up, which leads me to what I'm doing today. My itinerary for the rest of the day is clean out the fridge, do my morning routine. My morning routine usually is journaling, reading, and meditating. And then I will go to Trader Joe's, pick up all my groceries, come back, unpack. And if I still have time, I'm gonna try to edit. I have a video that I wanna go live on Monday, and then I'll leave to Long Island. So a little bit of a marathon. I wanna get to Long Island no later than 5, and traffic going to Long Island is a little bit rough, starting like 2 o'clock. So I really gotta get going. It's 9 now. I'm trying to do a lot, but I really just want to feel like I set myself up well this week, leading into next week. I feel like being in a good routine and being in a really grounded state is all about maintaining a sustainable momentum. And the way that I do that for myself is looking out for my future self and not overextending myself, but pushing myself to do a little bit more that will help me in the coming days and make it so that I can sustainably continue with the goals I set for myself. And having a full fridge when I get back on Saturday night is probably a good idea. Editing, not as crucial, but we'll see. We'll see what I can get done. But yeah, time to clean this fridge.